And his best defensive defenseman, Colt Parayko, is injured tonight with back spasms. So a lot of challenges for the St. Louis Blues, but don't take them lightly. They're playing some of their best hockey right now amidst all this. They've won 3 of the last 4, and they're coming off a victory at Seattle on Wednesday, a team the Sharks were hoping they would beat. One of the teams the Sharks are trying to catch in the playoff race. First meeting this season between these teams, and there's a meeting behind the net. It sends Sharks defenseman Shakir Mukhamadullin down to the ice, and now Mario Ferraro's got the gloves off with Dylan Holloway, and Ferraro falls, gets back up. Holloway trying to throw a punch, and the linesmen quickly get between those two.
They are a heavy team. They will go in and they play the body. Nothing wrong with that hit, but now in the NHL, you stick up for your teammate no matter what type of hit he takes. And Mario Ferraro, of course, being the guy that's definitely going to steal.
Head man it for Pavel Buchnevich. A chance here for Broberg, a spinorama. Buchnevich at the net, saved by Nedeljkovic. That's Nedeljkovic's first good stop of the game. 3 of their last 4. First time they've had a stretch like that since early in the year. The first 4 games of the season, they got off to a similar start. And since then, it's been win 1, lose 1, and so on. Logan Mailloux, number 23 for the Blues. Here's a chance for Orlov, and Bennington out to challenge, made the save. Here's Fowler. He'll work his way to the Sharks line. Sends it in deep. Desharnais there for San Jose. And then a collision between Goodrow and one of the Blues. Snuggerud shoots through a screen and scores. Jimmy Snuggerud beating Nedeljkovic for the first goal of the game, and it's 1-0 St. Louis.
Along the boards, watch as the play comes along the boards. It grabs him by the helmet, and that keeps the puck in the zone. And then just a turn and fire shot. That's a hard one for a goaltender to pick up right there. That's what Barclay Goodrow had something to say, and the Sharks couldn't get the puck out. And this turnaround through the legs of Desharnais, who partially deflects it, and it goes 5-hole.
His first of what no doubt will be a number of body checks on the night. That's his calling card, and get used to it, Sharks fans. You're going to love Kiefer Sherwood for the next 5 years.
Because of that, they get the puck back, and they get a shot on net with a man in front. Another hit along the boards.
Blues now on the breakout, but Berggren bottled it. Here's Kurashev, dropped it back. He made a great play on Sherwood's game winner the other night. That time the pass didn't work, and he gave up a shooting opportunity. Kurashev this time does shoot it. A crazy game here on Tuesday night. Highly entertaining as Klingberg's shot is knocked down by Binnington. Klingberg again launching. Binnington gives up the rebound. Misa couldn't get his stick through to collect it. Sharks get it back again as Klingberg gets it to the net. Deflected off Misa, and Misa hits the post behind Binnington as Toffoli gets it back for Michael Misa.
Really good job by the Sharks. Get pucks at the net and then recover them. There's the post shot. Michael Misa again right in front of the net. Look where he is. Look how he slides off of his check. He's getting Cam Fowler and he were
trying to set up shop in the offensive zone again. Here's the pass for Thomas, got away from him. A shot, and Binnington stopped Kurashev.
Kiefer Sherwood.
He's now 59 years old.
Stop it.
Here's a chance, and a poke check by Binnington. Gets it away from Sacco Stopchuk. And finally a whistle, and it comes a little late. And now the gloves are off again as Barclay Goodrow going at it with Jake Neighbors. Goodrow and Neighbors duking it out. And the crowd enjoying this, and the Sharks, no doubt, will be a little fired up after this one as well. A spirited bout between Barclay Goodrow.
Struggling with that puck.
Now Thomas. And he'll get it away. Snuggerud a shot, and that hits something.
By Berggren, nice play. Here's the after the turnover, quick strike. If you turn the puck over against any team in the NHL,
Alex Wenberg, Gaudette trying to get it out front, cut off at the side by Binnington, and now turned over by Dickinson. That time around for this stretch for the Sharks as they try and get into a playoff spot. After tonight, 22 games left in the season. As we said, they start
And on the big games, he is usually the guy that comes out on top.
A money goalie.
Yeah.
Kind of in the vein of Jonathan Quick for LA. Chance here for the Blues, and a great save by
a hellacious giveaway by John Klingberg. 1 pass, 2 pass, 1 save, 2 save, and covered up. It's just, again, poor puck play. That's just incredible goaltending. Look at the athleticism. Watch him go into the full splits. This is a save that's made in the gym and on the ice. Are a team that plays close to the vest against the opposition. And the Sharks have got to get used to that, and they got to get back up to speed.
Celebrini goes across. Wenberg for Toffoli. The net was open, but he couldn't catch the pass. Celebrini, Toffoli, back to the inside for Macklin. Orlov keeps it alive at the point. Back to 5-on-5. The Sharks score! Macklin, Celebrini ties it at 1.
Pressure, 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 but also puck recovery. Love it. Macklin Celebrini is all over the ice, recovering the puck. They move it away from pressure, and then it's just Macklin taking over and beating Craig Binnington. Jordan Binnington with a fantastic shot. Watch where this puck goes. You couldn't place it any better than that for Macklin Celebrini. Uses Broberg maybe as a little bit of a decoy.
Shot from the point by Suter just wide. Kessel back to the front of the net. Rebound, and Nedeljkovic able to get across and make the stop.
Those Blues came out hunting for that next goal. Fantastic job, but you said it, Randy. What a save by Alex Nedeljkovic. Look at the push. He actually pushes off the St. Louis Blues player's skate, who's in the crease.
Man up ice, Holloway. Both of them former products of the Edmonton Oilers organization.
Stealthy move by Doug Armstrong
and they score! Thomas on the feed out of the corner from Snuggerud, who had the earlier goal. It's 2-1 St. Louis.
After the Sharks scored, St. Louis is taking the... Now they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Pucks deep, get in on the forecheck. Again, another turnover. Well, that's good checking, actually. You're going to give the guys credit for that one. Great checking by the St. Louis Blues. Soft coverage in front of the net. That one's just, though, what a shot. Just a turn and fire.
And Sam Dickinson have been responsible for 11 of those 19 turnovers. So Dickinson. This shot off the glass behind the Blues net. Kraft recovers. Now Kurashev. Sherwood scores! Kiefer Sherwood! It's tied at 2.
What happens when the Sharks get a forecheck? They get in, first man of the puck. Terrific job by Dickinson to follow up. Graf there as well, and a terrific pass. Graf, Kurashev, and Sherwood. Sherwood has been the fire for the Sharks tonight. He has been the guy bringing all the heat. He's been the guy with the intensity. Gets it, sets up, boom, in. But it's all because they got a forecheck going. And the forecheck.
Misa looking for Toffoli. We are going to go to sudden death overtime shortly. A career-high 19. And now we go to overtime. The Sharks have 10 overtime wins this year. Broberg with Thomas and Holloway. Philip Broberg, watched by Wenberg. Drops it for Thomas. Thomas on his forehand. Back for Broberg. Shoots off the post, rebound, and Thomas scores. St. Louis Blues win it in overtime. Robert Thomas with his second goal of the game.
Looking at this as a kicked-in goal. And then it was Macklin Celebrini. So let's have a look. I think the Sharks are staying on the bench right now. The first shot's off the post. The second one is the man going to the net. The referee is saying, just hold on, guys. They're going to have an official look at this.
There was a motion by Thomas.
Robert Thomas. Watch Robert Thomas's feet. Now, will the Situation Room look at this as a kicking motion?
There definitely was
There's movement, certainly.
whether
Yeah.
it was a turn of the skate or a kicking motion.